y'all. APG Jamie here. So we're gonna make a mail keeper, aka Happy Meal journal. Put my Happy Meal in from 2019, y'all. My husband got kolaches on our way out. We was going somewhere. I don't know. It really doesn't matter, does it? And he put them in a box. I don't know what to say. So anyway, I thought I must keep this box because it's going to make a perfect journal. That was my intention. Now, as y'all know, I tend to fly by the seat of my pants. It's like, I want to make this, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. So I'm using a piece of deli wrap to make a sort of template for where I'm going to cut the windows out at. And as you can see, it's pretty close to 12, 12 by 12, y'all. So now I'm going to draw it, the lines with black so I can see them more better. And we're also going to take a piece of white chalk, just regular white chalk, y'all, and make our own kind of tracing paper. Carbon paper, tracing paper, that kind of thing. Now, are my windows, do they end up getting placed precisely correct? No. But it's perfect. So now I'm trying to figure out what side to rub my chalk on because we're going to trace the lines. And I've already pulled out a couple scrapbook papers. Now, those are actual scrapbook papers and not decorative card, y'all. It's paper. So, putting the chalk over the lines I'm going to trace. I'm using white chalk because it should show up on a dark background. It should be an operative, maybe a word, maybe not. And if you were going to do this on a light colored background, you would use a dark colored chalk. So now I'm just drawing over the lines again. And, yeah, I could have made a real template. Might have been better. I don't know. I'm not gonna y'all saw the thumbnail. It comes out just fine. Just perfectly fine. And that worked. You can't see it. Well, I'm assuming you can't see it. I can't see it on my screen, so surely you must not see it on yours. So I'm cutting the lines this time, not just drawing them and chalking them and drawing them. I'm cutting them. I'm using my ruler. Oh, bless my heart, y'all. I'm using my ruler to help keep things kind of straightish. And I'm happy. I'm happy with the way my Happy Meal journal came out. I'm calling it a mail keeper because, I'm trying to avoid the word happy in my titles because we don't want to attract undue attention to ourselves. All right? Now, I'm putting on some Yes paste, and I'm using just a plain old room key card, gift card, credit card, whatever kind of card. Now, it's kind of hard to do with this big old giant paper like this, and, when it gets, oops. It's okay. It's got a couple wrinkles, couple little tears. It's all good, y'all. Nobody's going to see this except me when I open up and pet my little lovely treasures that y'all have sent me. And, once I'm gone, it won't matter. And who knows? So we're going to make a Dory style hinging system. I don't know what to call it. We're going to Dory style it, y'all. And I have that there, what's it called? Stretch lace. It's this skinny, round elastic, y'all, from the Dollar Tree. And I've got that piece of, post office envelope. Oh, good Lord. What is going on with my brain and my mouth? They're not communicating. So I'm using my favorite glue because I've wrapped my elastic around there and I want to seal up the knot inside. So that's what that's about. And now I got to get some clamps because somebody didn't grab them first. Now I stretched my elastic fairly taut, so I thought it's not quite real taut, but it's okay. Now we're going to make the pages, because this is, you know, the actual width of it is like perfect, 8.5, but you know, I want a little play in there. So I'm scoring at 8 inches. And then I took the equal number of pages and cut them by 1/2 inch. And now we're going to lay in that shorter page, or not as wide page, into the fold, and now we have a folio. Okay, now that's the tape from the ATG, and I'm just rubbing it off with my finger because it just rubs off and rolls up and all nice and stuff like that. And I made what, 16 pages, and there'll be 2 in each one, so, or it's 8 pages. Good gracious, it's 8 pages, and I made 2 sets, so it's going to actually end up being 16, and I don't know, multiply that by 4 or 29 or something. That's how many things you get. Now, while everything was drying and pressing under a book, I went ahead and put some of my Happy Mail on my pages. And this was some of the Happy Mail I got. It really was swap papers. And that's going to end up being my closure, and I decided I'm just going to tie that up because I'm not ready for it. We're going to put this here paper on the inside of our donut box. Remember, it's a donut box. Don't forget. It's clean. Nothing wrong with it. And I'm going to to transfer my window onto my inside paper, because I mean, yeah, I don't want to cover the windows up, but they kind of get covered up, sort of, a little bit. It's okay. It's all good. It's a learning process, y'all. Process, however you want to pronounce it. So we're using our Yes paste again. And I'm not a real big fan of using Yes paste because it's sticky and gooey. It's exactly what it is. It's very sticky and gooey. And I tend to get it all over. I got my arm in it. I got my sleeve in it. Excuse me, my hands, my fingers, and but I gotta use it because I have that big old tub, and it's probably 3/4 gone, which means I'll only have it for another 4 or 5 years. Now, yes, this is not the piece of paper I actually meant to put in there, but it's perfect. It's the one that got in there. I picked up the one from, it wasn't the wrong one. This is the one, it was supposed to be in here, y'all. They all make me happy. I love them. So I'm just burnishing in crevices. And, that was extra dark for 20 minutes there. And now I'm going to glue in the spine, which has the elastic wrapped around and it's enclosed. And I didn't cover the spine in any pretty paper because. So we're just gluing it all out. We're going to get there. And this is a decent length video, y'all. I didn't show you every single thing, but, you know, y'all can pretty much see the difficulties I had. And I had an incident with my ink pad, and it's on my pants, which I now have new arting pants. Fortunately, I had on my normal grungy art and shirt, so that's okay. You see my regular art and shirt there. And I do partially cover up the windows right there, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right, y'all. It's cute. I'm happy with it. It's definitely a spearmint. I have some other boxes I may use too, so because this is for my Happy Mail from 2019. Okay? And I was making it for 2019, and then I realized, oops, I didn't do one for 2018. All my 2018 Happy Mail is still over there in the basket, y'all. So I will need to do that at some point in time. That's probably what I said in 2019 is I'll get to it. So I was just marking for a little hole. I'm going to poke a little hole with the crocodile right there. And we're going to put a, what you call it in there? Eyelet. It happens to be shaped sort of like a flower. So we're going to squish that down. If I can figure out where's my squishing button. Oh my goodness. Y'all just think the voiceover is crazy. So here we are trying to assemble our button layers, and I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Look, it came off. So I was just like, forget it. We'll just tie this on there. It'll be all right, y'all. Be all right. It's not like it's going to be open dozens of times. It's not like it's going to the Smithsonian or anything like that. So we have a small button on the outside of that piece of elastic, and we're going to put another small button on the inside. And we're going to tie a knot. Okay, and then we're gonna scrooge a little around with it until we get it to the right amount of looseness, tensionness, and then we're gonna put a knot. We're gonna put a knot in the other part there, and you'll see that one button will stay up there attached next to the eyelet, and everything will just be happily married. And yeah, this stretch elastic stuff is really skinny stuff, y'all. It's not that great for this kind of a project, but it's perfect for me in this case. So here comes our folios, which are now signatures because they're two stacked in together, so now it's a signature. And I've already glued and attached these things in there. And I'll give you a flip through. Now what I don't have is I don't have my 2019 Christmas cards in here yet. That's what the empty space is for, and hopefully I'll have enough cards to put in there, because I seem to have made a lot of pages, and I didn't have that much happy mail, y'all. May have to fake my way through it. So it'll be alright. So there we go. Hang in there, we're almost done. You'll know when we're done. I'll tell you. Look how cute is that. Y'all, that's cute. Zoom out a little bit. See? There we go. It's perfect. I think it's interesting. Okay? So there we go. And we're just going to flip through a little bit. You know, that card came in January of 2019. It was actually a New Year's card. Made me happy. I'm not mentioning anybody's names, but you know who you are. You see what you sent me. You know who you are. Look at that. That's my daughter gave me that for Mother's Day. It was so sweet. I loved it. And I try to put them in order in which they came, but I don't think I succeeded too much for 2019. But it's okay. It's all good. Makes me happy. I can pet them and love them and look at them, and my husband enjoyed looking at them and reading them, because, you know, I pretty much made sure we could read them, and then that's where all the Christmas cards will go when I feel like picking them up and putting them in here, y'all. Bless my heart. So there we have it. Photo montage. Oh, and my mailing address is in the description box below. Should you get a wild hair and would like to send me happy mail during 2020. Okay? Boy, that transition's just kind of all over the place, isn't it? I appreciate each and every one of you, your valuable time, your kind comments, your likes, your subscriptions. Thanks for watching, and happy art, y'all!